Right, so we just got this, I don't know if I told you on the last bit, but this little Fiat 500 here come in, first major warranty claim. It actually, the diff had actually started, I think it was, what was it, the bearings in the diff, Mart?
Yes, right there.
Bearings in the diff, in the gearbox, had started to give up, so they were making a rumbling noise when driving. So we've just replaced the gearbox and put a new clutch in as well. So that's that. Hopefully that bit's done and out the way. Sarah's just got water all down herself. How did you manage that?
Well, I went to push my glasses up and the
and you tilted that up and then
tilted that up and it started dribbling.
Oh, very good. Yeah, so this Fiat has just come in, 16 plate, 1.2 pop. We're just giving it a quick wash.
No, Sarah is.
Well, Sarah is currently, but I was just, and
I've got the mitt.
I just get caught everywhere. It's another lie, wasn't it? Another lie.
Yeah.
They're rolling off his tongue.
I know, he did it again yesterday. He lied about something else and I caught him.
Oh dear. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. As you know, Sarah's get all the credit for this because like she's working like a Trojan there. Look.
I am. Who was I?
I'm trying to think what else has gone on there. Ricky's just been in. There was a bolt on the lambda sensor bracket that he wanted putting in.
I've been told not to use this.
I know.
People have told you in the comments.
Yeah.
Use the hand mitt.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's that done. We've got some major stuff going on with the Ford Ranger, which I'm going to tell you about soon.
And I've got to show the cars on the pitch in a minute.
And Sarah's going to take you up to the pitch as well. BMW went the other day. We're going to get this out. That's going to a classic car auction in 2 weeks' time. So we've got to get that fired up, running properly, which it does run, but needs a bit of tweaking, fettling. The other one, we're just going to take any good bits off that and get rid of it now because it's just in the way. And then we've gained 2 spaces back. That body there, if anyone's interested, it was off a Renault Master. Just putting it out there. It's 10.5 foot long, the body. Just come with the arches as well, which we took off for storage. But it's a tipper body, great condition. If anyone's into that, give us a shout. I've put it on Facebook. But it does need to go. That's in the way as well. I'll talk about the mods later on the Ranger, because there's a lot to talk about with that one. Got carried away on the weekend. I've said about 10 times now.
Just
Some poke the car.
Oh dear.
you know when you toe poke something.
Are you alright?
No. Did you
And
turn back the recording over it?
oh yeah, and we had bloody Good Morning Britain over the. Well, I'll tell you a quick story. I seen like the over the fence. I seen all the boom mics and all that carry on this morning. So I went up and poked my head over the fence, and I think I've got a feeling that I'm going to be on Good Morning Britain because the cameras are all pointing straight at me, and they were doing like a, don't know what it was, but it was a little film set, and I was on there. So look out for me. Let me know if you see me on Good Morning Britain with my head poking up over the top, out the trenches.
I just see Martin chuckling to himself.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be funny if it was on there, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's about it. So we've got to get this cleaned up quick because we've got some photos to take and that's got to go on the Auto Trader. That's for the wheels. Spray that around the wheels.
Or can I spray it on the car?
Not really.
What if I'd be quick?
Just it don't matter if it goes on there, but
Can
don't
it go
get
on this?
yeah, get it all over that. Yeah. And in the arches, around the inside of the arches. That's it. And we're still waiting for vents for this. I don't know where they are. They should be here by now. And then we can put the stereo back in. Aye?
We have got some deliveries coming.
Oh, have we?
I think so.
Oh, well, there you go then. We need to start getting these deliveries because there's stuff hanging around everywhere. We've got waiting for a Blue and Me module on that one.
That was tried to do that. Couldn't go on my clothes, can it?
Right, so this one's in, full check over, and we're going to make a list of all the things wrong with it. and I've got a feeling there's quite a few bits mechanical on this one. So let's get it up in the air and have a look. Right.
It's been that much of a manic day. I haven't even been able to get up onto the pitch yet to show them the other flipping cars.
I'm just about to
I know you was, because you came with a big smile on your face about to put me to shame.
Not put
I
you
haven't
to
been up
shame.
there.
I wouldn't put you to
You
shame.
always put me to shame.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I was just going to say.
Sarah, have you been up on the pitch yet to show everybody the other cars? No, Greg, I haven't, because I've been busy.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was going to say. Anyway, quite nice inside. Very nice interior.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Needs quite a few mechanicals though. Like I thought, it's had quite a few bits done to it, and still having a few bits done to it. Both the bottom arms are knackered, which I knew they would be. I could tell the way it was driving. Now that's a shock absorber. Now these were absolutely scrap. Look at them there. Look, the inside was actually gone.
Oh, geez,
that's meant to be a steel tube in there. It's
steel rim.
It's gone. So it's also had a cam belt, and
Is that a cam belt today? Is this what Martin was doing?
yeah, it's done a cam belt.
Okay.
You've put it on the thing, hopefully.
No, I haven't put it on there because you just. Said
I asked you to put it on the calendar. I've come in.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I thought you meant I was putting it on the sheet.
No, Martin does the sheet. Martin does the sheet.
Saying.
Oh dear, we're all getting jumbled up today, aren't we? It's also having two bottom arms, which are down there. Two bottom arms on there, which have obviously bumper off job, all that carry on. Makes a big bloody thing out of it. I don't know how Fiat designed it like that, but yeah. Strut top mount, and then it's going in for MOT on Friday.
Friday, 11 o'clock, it's going for MOT. It was going in on Wednesday because I was very organised and booked it in for Wednesday.
Sarah was too organised.
But then tomorrow, now the calendar's managed to get full, so that's not going to be on the ramp till Wednesday, Thursday at the latest.
Yeah, probably Thursday.
So I booked it in for Friday just in case we get any more jobs in, and then obviously we can switch and swap and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. This one is on auto.
You put that on auto trader now?
That's on auto trader.
Yeah, we've literally just got to put the vents back in, put the stereo back in, give it a wash. It's already been valeted, and that is ready to go on the pitch.
That one's not an auto trader yet because we're still finding things.
We're waiting for the logbook on that as well.
We're waiting for the logbook, and I can't put it on auto trader yet because I don't know what's been done and what hasn't been done and what needs doing and what doesn't need doing.
Yeah.
Because obviously that needs to go on in the description.
Yeah.
But it is on the website. That will be, no, not on the website. It's on Facebook and it's on a few other bits, but that will be on the website in the morning.
Yeah.
See a Ranger today up at Beckett's farm that had that bonnet on it.
The scoop.
The scoop.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
They look good, don't they?
And it had been raised as well.
Yeah.
And it did look nice.
You're giving away all the secrets.
Oh.
So yeah.
We're turning it into a Fiat.
We've got some exciting stuff happening on the Ford Ranger build. Yeah, so that's enough for today, waffling on. We've had enough. It's nearly 5 o'clock.
We've got to go down to the tip now.
And we've got to go and take some rubbish down to the tip. It never ends, does it?
Go to the tip. I've got to go home. I've got to Greg's got to go and have a shower, so I've got to get all his clothes ready for after his shower, and then he comes downstairs and lies on the sofa, and I have to get his blanket out, put the heating on, cover him over with the blanket. Oh, actually we need to go to the horse as well.
I don't think we need any heating on. It's lovely.
Ooh. Anyway, and then I've got to go and cook his dinner while he has a little siesta. That's what happens though, isn't it? You can't lie.
No, all the time.
Greg, do I ever go and get to lie down while you do my dinner?
Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, all day. Oh, what a busy couple of days we've had. Hey, sir.
It's been very busy. I haven't fell asleep. I wasn't asleep. I was on the phone.
Just popped up from behind the desk.
I did that yesterday when you brought. There was a customer. At
Yeah, yeah.
and I was under the desk.
Dog and
vacuuming.
meerkat.
Yeah, because I was vacuuming.
We was looking for you.
Yeah, but you knew where I was.
Anyway,
You
just
knew last
a
week.
quick update while I think about this, right? Little story time, okay? Story time.
Story time with Greg.
Yeah. As you know, this Ford Ranger that we've just done the oil pump on. We've got a massive lineup for mods and everything else to do with that. over time, which we're going to film. So keep watching, make sure you keep watching, don't miss a video. But anyway, we checked the MOT straight on it, and on the last MOT it says recall. So I rang them up and I said, can you tell me what the recall is? And they said, yeah, exhaust welds on the rear back box. And I said, oh, that's handy, because it fell off. So it's not even there. And obviously I was going to replace that exhaust, but like now I know that it's a recall, then they can replace it. But they said there's also another one to do with the emissions. So I said, okay, I think they said DPF. Anyway, I took nothing of it because, like, I don't know, I just thought nothing of it. I was more concerned about getting my exhaust done because I know how much it was going to cost. So took it down there, and I went into reception, and I give the girl the keys, booked it in, and she said, she said, oh, it's in for a recall. I said, yeah, recall, yeah. I said, I think there's 2 items. She said, no, there's only 1 item. I said, well, I was told there was 2 on the phone. She said, no, there's 1 item, which is exhaust welds, and there's 1 other, which I don't know what she said.
She said there's one which was the brackets on the exhaust.
The weld on the exhaust.
And you says, well,
I said, yeah, but there's no exhaust there, so it needs a new exhaust now, because it shot off down the road.
Don't worry, we'll sort that out.
Yeah.
And then you said, well, what's the other
What's the other one, yeah?
And she says, I can't tell you. And you says, well, what do you mean you can't tell you? She says, well, what problems have you got with the vehicle?
She says, no, she said, I can't tell you unless you've got a problem with the car. I said, well, there's loads of bloody problems with the car. How am I going to know what the recall is unless I know, how am I going to know what the problem is? No.
Unless you tell me.
How am I going to know whether the problem is a recall or not unless you tell me what it is?
Well, I can't
she
tell
says,
you.
well, she was hiding me looking under the paper like this, and I was like, you can't tell me, can you? She was like, well, no. I was like, well, that don't make sense, does it? How can you have a recall when you don't know what the recall is? Can anyone else elaborate onto that? Leave it in the comments down below, because I really can't get my head around it. I lost a bit of sleep. That's not thinking about that one.
Oh, people that have got Rangers that have got problems are going out there spending money unnecessary because they don't know that it's a recall.
Yeah.
So they actually going to get the job done privately and spending money when really it's a recall, so Ford should be putting it right.
Really? And if by the sounds of it, it's probably an expensive job, and that's why they're trying to avoid it. Right, we've got one of our customers' cars that we sold about 3 months ago, just coming up to 3 months, Ricky. Hello, Ricky, because I know you watch. Martin's bringing it in now. We've got an intermittent starting problem, so it's a crank no start intermittently. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes he said it will crank for like 10 to 15 seconds, not start, and then he'll turn it off, turn it back on again, it'll start. So we're going to plug it in with our software on the laptop and see what fault codes it brings up. Right, so we're all plugged in now on here. Hang on, let's abort that, sorry. Right, let's scan for errors. So it's scanning. It's checking all the modules now for any faults. No faults with that. Airbag's fine, BCM's fine. Instrument cluster's fine. Telematics, all your Bluetooth's fine. There you go, it's completed. No errors, no fault codes, nothing, so. Right, manic day here. So, everything's going off in the yard. You can't even get in the yard, it's that rammed. Sarah's doing a deal with, hopefully doing a deal with a customer who's after the automatic 3500. They've gone out on a test drive with it, and with there's a couple of little jobs left to do. I think the exhaust knocking when you pull off, which we're going to have to adjust that up and check the back brakes, because you can hear them on a little bit, but it has been parked up for a while, so probably does need driving. But we'll get it on the ramp tomorrow and get that sorted if she can do a deal today. Right, Chancy's just got rid of all our scrap for us out there, and he's off on his merry way again, on the way past. I'm getting all these plastics ready over here, flatted them all down, and I've put some adhesion primer on there as well, because I've got some direct gloss to go on there, because what we're doing is blacking it all out. I'm going to give you a full rundown of what our plan is, later in this video. Meanwhile, Martin's just fitting the clutch together there, back together, because that was absolutely, I don't know where that's gone. I could have showed you that.
It's on the floor, yeah.
It's on the floor. I've never seen one as bad as this. Right, let's have a look at this. Bearing in mind, this car has only done 6,000 miles, right? 6,000 hard miles. Look at that. It's like a bloody Ninja Star. Someone's come to look at the T5 camper, so fingers crossed that goes well. The lady come down earlier, but we was too busy, so she didn't book an appointment. She just dropped in. I said, look, come back this afternoon, we can show you around. It's just a little bit too hectic at the moment. Hate turning people away, but we just couldn't physically do it because we was all running around like headless chickens. But yeah, she wanted to see all the interior on that camper, so I'm pretty sure if she's looking at campers and it's all, her decision is based on the interior, then she will definitely go for it, because that is brand new.
It's on the automatic. The customer's left a deposit, so it's all hands on deck tomorrow to get that back on the rank, because obviously it's in prep at the minute, so there's a few little bits that we've got to do. So we've got tomorrow to get that pitch ready, because she's going to come and pick it up after work in the afternoon. So good news on the red automatic Fiat 500. Also, I've just had a lady come down who was interested in the camper van. She has got a budget in her mind. This is a little bit above her budget, but she's took our card. She's going to go home and have a little think. I've said we can come to some sort of a deal. So she's going to go away this afternoon, have a think, and then give me a call either later on today or in the morning. I've just showed her around that. She absolutely loved it. She just wanted to have a look in the back. She's got a dog, so she wanted to see size-wise what it was like. So she was happy with it. Really liked it, so it's just a case of waiting for her to get in touch either today or tomorrow, just to let me know either which way what she thinks. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on. Got some more bits to do today, but I will keep you updated as the day goes on.
Right, so good morning. It's Friday morning, and we have the Ranger back from Ford. Now, they've put a new back section of the exhaust on. Said as a recall, because it fell off, and lucky I found out it was a recall, because it would have cost a few bob to put that right, and they've done it for free of charge. FOC. Now, we've got a few mods going on this, as you know. We was going to just leave it as it is, but then got excited on eBay one evening and decided to get a few little bits. So let's run through what we're doing. Basically, the front end on this, you've got the black versus the grey. You've got the old style grille. You've got the silver spot lamp, fog lamp, whatever, surrounds, and the silver bit at the bottom as well. All that we're going to black out. We've got a new grille to go on there. I'm going to polish the lights up, because these are a bit flat. We've got a wheel arch kit upgrade to go on there. We've got a 2-inch lift all round. I'm going to black out them side skirts, side steps. I've got a roll shutter to go on the back of there. We took all the back off. These corner pieces, these are grey, and I want them black out as well. I want to try and take these Ranger badges off and the Wild Track, so debadge it. We've got some new shocks and springs for the front. They're going on today. We've got some black dual handle covers to go over the grey, get rid of them. Look at that baby there. Big ass bonnet scoop, that's going on. I've got a new side repeater lens to go on there, which is on its way now. Bought that off eBay for about £6. Can't moan. These ears here, they're in grey, so I want to black them out. And then when that's all done, I've got to sort some 2 tyres out for the front, because they're just about legal. Get some tracking done, because the one's slightly wearing on the inner edge. Then we've got to go into engine mods. I'm looking at induction kit. We're going to blank some bits off and take some bits out, if you know what I mean. And then we're going to go for a remap. So that won't all happen in this video, but keep watching to see what does.
Right, so it's Friday morning, and I've been given the lovely task of putting together the, I don't even know what it is, a Strut spring compressor. Martin has got a Mini in, which has come in for a service, and it's going for an MOT in a bit. Bib, do the horn check. Greg is currently, what are you doing, Greg?
Disassembling the front bump for the Ford Ranger, so we can get it all flatted down and prepped, and then give it a lick of paint.
And I've got a quick update on yesterday's antics, which I didn't get a chance to tell you. So the Fiat 500 automatic has been sold. Louise came and picked that up yesterday. It was lovely meeting you both. Hope it runs well for you. And also I've got somebody coming down tomorrow to look at the Fiat 500s. They're unsure of which one they're going to go for, but they want to come down and have a look. It's for his daughter. He's a subscriber. He watches the channel, so he knows the ins and outs. We get it in. Martin does the check over. Anything that needs put in right, we put it right. Obviously all our cars are HPI checked, and none of them are categorised cars. We just don't buy categorised cars. So yesterday we had the automatic that was going out. We didn't realise, well, yeah, didn't realise that obviously the MOT was running a bit low. So we thought, right, we'll whack 12 months MOT on it. But yeah, it went, it's gone, it's all good, all ready to go. 12 months MOT, brand new MOT, no advisories. We've got the Ranger that's come back. Greg went and picked that up last night. As you can see, he's just started taking the bumper back off. So we're doing a bit of modification to that, but we'll keep you updated throughout the day what we're doing. So I'm going to crack on, and I might put you on a time lapse while I do this, but it could be a very long time lapse.
Just a quick mention from this week's sponsor, Top Don. Top Don have kindly sent us this Top Don RT Diag 500, which is a handy tool, because the other day we was using the King Bolt and was doing a reset on, what was we doing? A service mode on BMW X2.
X2 rear brakes.
For rear brakes, and the King Bolan wouldn't pick it up, but this RT Diag 500 linked up straight away, got us to where we wanted to be, and we managed to do a smooth change. Smooth operator, as it says. Right, now Martin's now just plugged into this Mini. Now we've just done a service on it. So one of the functions is service light reset. So straight away it's picked up what car it's communicating with, and in the control unit got a quick processor on this one as well. Loading the data, and bosh, oil reset, and bosh, there you go, it's done. Simple as that. So if you want an RT Diag 500, don't forget, go in the link below this video and it will direct you to where you can buy one from, and there should be a discount code as well. Right, so we managed to flat this down, get the bumper, put in primer, so that's ready for some direct gloss. Meanwhile, back in the workshop, we're going to get this on the ramp now, and we're going to give it some lift. So looking underneath it now, we've got, like, you can literally, I don't know, let's see, might put a tape rule on.
I think of every job as a nightmare.
Yeah, Martin said this is going to be a nightmare, so I'm going to agree with him, because what we've worked out is, if we say it's going to be a nightmare, everything else is a bonus. So let's have a look at the gap on this now. We're looking at 5 inches to the underside of the arch, approximately. So we should have 7 inches when it's finished. Yeah, should be happy with that anyway. Let's have a look under here. Yeah, we've got literally 6 on the back, 7 on the front, so the front's higher than the back. So yeah, 8 on the back we should be finished with, and 7 on the front, so fingers crossed. She's going to look good in a short time. Now the back, there is a bit of lack of peel on the back here, which I'm going to have to sort out at a later date. And like I said, we're going to put a new back on here with a roller shutter on. We've got to clean all that overspray off. God knows how that's got all on there. So I'm going to get that off a bit later on today. Martin's going to get this on the ramp, and hopefully the lift kit is reasonable to fit. Hey Mart, famous last words. Yeah. Too late now, we're committed. Right, so while I'm waiting for the paint to dry on the bumper, I'm debadging the back of the wild track. Martin's been getting on with the front shock absorber, starting on the driver's side, so that's totally been removed now. The old shock is over here. Looks like it's seen better days anyway, doesn't it? Yeah. We've got the new, I think that's a genuine Ford shock absorber right there. Don't know about the springs. Right, so there we go, shocks in place. It was a mild battle. Martin. It was a bit of a struggle, yeah, because you've got to think it's tight enough as it is, but now you've got a 2-inch spacer on the top as well. This side, the drive shaft popped out. Well, both sides of the drive shaft popped out, but this side it wouldn't go back in, but we managed to get that in after the battle again. But yeah, so far so good, Mart.
Yeah.
We've just got to tackle the back now and have a look. We're hoping the back is going to be a lot harder. We're frightened to say like piece of piss, because we just in case it goes wrong. So we're just making everything out as hard as it can, and it can only get better. In the meanwhile, I've fitted this front bumper back up. That's all painted, lights back in. I've debadged all the back there, flatted that down. I've just put a little bit of matte black on this back bumper just to tidy it up because it was a bit tatty. I've got to put some door handle covers on. I've got to flat these side steps down, and then just going to matte black them up. What else?
Bonnet scoop.
Bonnet scoop's got to go on, and the arches are here. So I'm getting all them out, ready to go. Right, so we've just established on here, or Martin has, obviously. I'll keep taking credit here, but like I'm just coming in and out with the camera. Yeah. Right, so Martin is a little bit worried here because the wheel arch is like gigantic at the moment. He's thinking he's never going to be able to service this again. But let's...
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing. It's a Ford Ranger. He said, I don't want to service it again. Now, let's see, we're going down. It's going down. It's going down. And that's as far as it's going. Look at the gap on that. We'd have a picnic in there. Now, remember before, I think what was it, 5 inches. So let's see what this is. It hasn't settled yet because we're going to have to drive it, but ready? Bloody hell, it's more than I thought. That's 9. That's 9. And I can't remember what I said on this one. And that one is 8.5. So that one, the back's sitting higher than it was before. Like there was 2-inch difference between, or was it 1 inch? I don't know. You're watching the video. You let me know. Let me know in the comments. We're going to back it out now and see how it sits. But yeah, that looks quite high now, don't it? Hey?
Beast mode active.
Beast mode. So all we've got to do now, get the bumpers on, arches on and that. We're going to pull it out a bit because we've got another little job to do first. Get that done. And then we're going to have a mess about, see how we can fit these arches on, get the bumper on, and all back together.
So Greg has showed you the Ranger.
Yes.
It's looking nice. He has. You are Greg, you idiot.
I am Greg. It is I.
I am Greg and I am
My name's Greg and I'm Alka.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like when the arch kits are on. Arch kit. So it looked nice actually. It's coming along very nicely. Have done a very good job on that Ranger today. Progress has been made. If you like what you see, don't forget to watch the next video because we've got more to come, more upgrades, more modifications on the Ford Ranger. So leave a like, press the like button and leave a comment down below if you want us to add anything, if you've got any ideas for us, and we will see you on the next one.